What is up? Brandon Michael, E-Wheelers, Mid-Michigan. It's been a while. Today is, I believe, what is the date today? October 6th, 2024. I've been riding the EUC now for 24 weeks, I think. So we're looking at about 6 months of EUC riding now, and I absolutely love it. It feels like the closest thing you'll ever feel to flying. Still riding my one wheel, still riding my float wheel. Absolutely love the EUC. Obviously, my skill set's gotten a lot better. Won't talk your ear off today, but today I wanted to figure out a good way to explain how to carve. Because everyone talks about carving on a one wheel. But I tell you what, carving on an EUC is a hell of a lot of fun. And everyone's like, nobody talks about how to do it, how to teach yourself. I know a lot of the newbies are wondering how the hell you figure out how to carve. Well, today I wanted to just talk about it a little quick. Big thing about carving is basically you just try to start leaning. You find a part of the road like right here. You got these nice little dashes on the road, I guess we'll call them. Find an open road, nobody around, and you just slowly start shifting your weight back and forth, kind of like you're rollerblading or skiing. And eventually, before you know it, you just get really good at it. But I spent a lot of hours out here, a lot of miles of going back and forth just doing this in the evenings. And here comes the car, of course. And eventually you'll get really good at it. But it really will change your game of how you ride these things. So I highly recommend you working on your carving skills. It'll help a lot with your stability on your wheel. Right now I'm on the T4. T4 has been excellent. Still a great ride. I got a lot of miles on it now. Yeah, it's over 800. Anyway, I got a Falcon. And I've been trying to, like I said, one wheel, but I've been doing a lot of riding, but it's been so much fun not having a camera. Camera obviously is kind of a pain in the neck. But anyway, back to the carving. Again, I find a nice spot on the road like this, and I just continue going back and forth in the lines. It's the best way, just shifting your weight. More cars, of course. It's a Sunday here in beautiful mid-Michigan. You can see the times are starting to change. The corn is starting to go brown. Leaves are falling off the trees. Beautiful morning up here. Just enjoying it before the snow starts to fly, because that's coming. Anyway, you can see how I'm doing that. Just shifting your weight back and forth. Start real small. You don't need to do a lot, and then before you know it, you just get better and better at it. But it'll really help your stability with your riding. So I highly recommend trying this. You can see how I'm shifting my legs kind of back and forth. Again, this T4 is about 73, 74 pounds, I believe. It's an intermediate wheel. It's been a great learner for me. Maybe not as good as like a V8 or something like that with a lower center of gravity. This thing does not have that. But anyway, things have been pretty good up here. I just wish I would have got more videos out. Work's been keeping me busy. I was in California. Spent some time in Wisconsin, back in Michigan. So there's no cars coming when you're doing this. Here we go, just shift that weight, guys. It's kind of like skiing, kind of like rollerblading. Just keep doing this between these lines. Eventually you just get really good at this. I started out absolutely terrible when I first started. But I'm telling you, after you put a lot of miles in just doing this, back and forth, you get a hell of a lot better at just riding straight. Your stability at high speeds goes right up too. Everyone keeps asking what I'm hitting for speed on this now. I can easily hit 28 miles an hour. It's still not maybe your best wheel for 28 miles an hour, but Bedgode's been pretty good to me. There you have it. Back and forth, back and forth. Just keep working at it. Man, the wheel's feeling a little weird right now. I don't know why. The heck is going on with my wheel? It's feeling a little strange. Yep, that's right. Looks like my T4 just transformed into an ET Max. Yeah, I couldn't wait any longer. I had to do it. I did a little over, it's been almost 2 months, I think, now I've owned the ET Max. E-Wheels hooked me up, and I ended up purchasing one. I said go big or go home. So, boom, there you have it. Yeah, everyone's probably saying, yeah, it's easy for you to say to carve on a little tiny T4. Yes, it is a lot easier on a T4, but I tell you what, this little crotch rocket machine is literally what it feels like, a crotch rocket with one wheel. Will make you have better muscles. You gotta lean more. Look at that. Oh yeah. You can hit 31 miles an hour just like that on this wheel. And that's what I was looking for, something fast, speedy. Didn't even have to worry about it. This wheel is awesome, especially for the price. It's been treating me well, but it definitely feels like crotch rocket. The stability of this wheel is, I think, what I went for and what I wanted. I wanted something taller. The tallness actually helps you ride it, I think. But anyway, same thing here. I turn it into aerobic exercise. That's what I do. I get out here and I dance. I get the music jamming, and I do some dancing on the road with this thing like this. You'll feel like $1 million every night you do it. You go home, you'll feel like $1 million doing this. So give it a shot. There you have it. I can still carve on a big wheel like this, no problem. This carve's great. People aren't lying to you when they say this thing's stable, and you just got to get used to that heavier weight. You got to do some leaning sometimes to get into it. Again, I'm a like 200-pound guy, so there you have it. Great wheel for somebody like that, 5'11", 200 pounds. You'll have a blast on this wheel. This one's good for long distances. I can pull 60 miles on it at lower speeds, and I still will have a ton of battery, believe it or not. So I don't know how we do it, but it does great with that. I don't even bother taking my charger anymore. Anyway, ET Max has been a great wheel. You want to ride something fun, try it out. Get out there and do some aerobic exercises on it. Another couple cool features, since we're on the subject, I wanted to tell you about. I keep using this to look at cars. This is those hand mirrors I keep telling everyone about. I'm telling you what, these things are awesome for EUC riding. I think it's so much better than having something goofy on your helmet. Those aren't as cool, I don't think. This is great. You just can lift your hand up and just look right behind you. It's an excellent way to be, excellent way to go. Try it out. They're $10 on Amazon. I can put it in the links if you like, but you'll find them on there. What's another cool thing I've loaned? Go George, go. Introduced me to these intercom things. These are awesome. They go right in your helmet, and you can mesh like 10 other people together on your EUC ride. So Little D and I were out cruising around one night. You can mesh these and talk to each other from probably a good 200 yards away, believe it or not. Talk about incredible. So another great one. This thing right here is a little boombox. Found this on Amazon. It's a great little boombox. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. But I hang it right here. Everyone says I look like Iron Man. Lights up at night. It's excellent. These are dog collars. Using these dog collars, they light up. Great for at night so people can see you. Another cool thing I've come up with and found. Try them out. Gloves and stuff. I got a million different types of gloves. They're all good. Probably need more wrist protection than these, but I know a lot of the one-wheelers even ride with these. They're cheap. Try them out. The boots, love the boots still. Alpine Stars, I wear those once in a while still, but those are my favorite one-wheeling shoes, the Alpine Stars. Yeah, ET Max has been awesome though. If you're looking for something that feels like a crotch rocket, because that's literally what it felt like when I first jumped on it. It's like a motorcycle with one wheel. It's been fantastic though, I love it. Yeah, there's probably better wheels coming out or out already. Sherman L for the price is probably great. It's got pretty good reviews. It just wasn't for me. The Blitz and all that, maybe, I don't know. So I don't know if you guys have watched the videos yet. Electrified Rider is fun to watch. But he introduced me to his friend from, I believe he's from like Concord, California or something. Vertex, he prints those for the ET Max. Protect the heck out of it. You can see I went down one day in some stones. There's a nice little gouge right there on the side, but it protected the wheel. So highly recommend the Vertex. Yeah, this has been a great wheel though. It's carvy. It'll build you some muscle because of the 108-pound factor. But I don't know, you don't really notice the weight on this. People aren't lying when they say that. It's gonna feel weird at first though, because it literally feels like a motorcycle. But once you get used to it, man, it's hard to get off the thing. I got my beep set at 31 and I hit those pretty darn quick. Yeah, just like that. I think the fastest I've gone on this is almost 40 miles an hour, and I usually back off about that, and that's pretty fast. But yeah, I was looking for something to go fast on, and the ET Max was it. So there you have it. Another point I want to make across to you is when you're out here practicing these carvings, also coming outside your pads with your knees, get familiar with doing that too. Practice coming outside your pads with your knees, because that's just going to help you start getting more stable on this wheel in awkward positions. You don't always want to just ride perfectly all the time. Kind of practice out here when you're doing all this carving of like even holding your hands in the air, going out to the side like you're flying, just trying different positions, coming down, crouching. Get familiar with the wheel in different positions, not always this perfect posture. And it's just going to help you be a better rider and a better rider when you're in weird situations, jumping off curbs or hitting bumps, or even, like I said, trying to practice this carving. But you can see how I'm pulling my knees outside the pads too. That is just a good thing to get practice on. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that one in there too real quick. Went to California, and my youngest taught my oldest in 2 days how to ride a unicycle. So guess who rides the T4 now more than I do? Yeah, Cole. 13 years old, learned in 2 days. He's really good on it. Still think my neighbors think I'm kind of crazy because I'm out here doing my aerobic exercises like this all the time. Every evening. Stress reliever. It's been great with the colder weather coming in. The cooler nights feel awesome out here. Anyway, we'll make some more videos. I'll try my best. E-Wheelers Mid-Michigan, we'll see you out there.
Yeah.